Alright, this is a VOD review of one of our scrims against Potato and Friends. On defense, we're running Ryan. We're running triple tank actually. Um, Ryan's our Roadhog with the Moira Zenyatta heals and a lone a lone Junkrat DPS. We don't know this yet, but we're running into a pretty weird offensive comp, honestly. They're running it looks like they're gonna try to slow push it or try to just take the high ground with their soldier. But their soldier's the only long range DPS, so maybe following the the Doomfist and Diva into close combat. Their Rissa just protecting the Ana and soldier, I guess. I don't know. A little weird, but that's fine. So let's see how it goes. This is a fine place to hold with this comp because we have the Junkrat spam and the possibility of a Roadhog hook, and we have a lot of survivability, so we're pretty hard to dive right now because the only person they could really kill is Junkrat or Zenyatta, and we have 3 tanks around them, so anybody that tries to jump and kill them will probably die anyways. They're going right side. Right when they start going right side, we should know that they're going to go to high ground, so I think we should rotate to the other high ground here, but we rotate to point, which is fine. I'm not sure how much better rotating to high ground really is. If we had a Lucio, we should definitely rotate to high ground, though. But with the triple tank, I think rotating to point is honestly better because we couldn't do any damage from the other high ground. So right here, we see, well, a few seconds ago actually. I missed it. So we're all set up on point. Right here, we can see Doomfist going to the left side. We should be calling that out. We should say Doomfist going to flank left side, because as you'll see in a second, both of our healers are hanging out left side, and if their Doomfist could just jump in, kill a healer, and then they have advantage. Luckily, their Diva majorly fucks up and dives our entire team. So right here, we're like, focus the fuck out of her. We should just kill her in like 2 seconds. We do. But since we didn't call out the Doomfist, he's basically uncontested on our left side. He could easily kill Maggie here. I mean, maybe not easily, but could definitely just get a lucky punch and just kill her. If he had landed that punch, we would have been down a healer here, which is worse for us than them being down a Diva. Now, Matan, you see the Doomfist on the left side. I don't remember if you were calling that out, but we should have called it out earlier anyways. We should probably just let the Doomfist run away because he still has his escape abilities, so he's going to be really hard to kill right now. Right here, Lucio's on the low ground. If we just focus the Lucio, that could be a quick pick. So there we kind of lost track of our Ryan. I think, is our Ryan chasing somebody? Yeah, Ryan decides to chase the out of mech Diva. We all need to be on the same page here. So if Ryan's going to chase the out of mech Diva, we need the team to back up, get in cover, or follow the Ryan and chase the out of mech Diva. Instead, we have no shield, so we die. There's still a Doomfist hanging around somewhere to the left, I think. So we gotta be careful of that the whole time. So because we didn't all focus that diva, she got her mech back. And now this is looking real dangerous for us. We should be going to help our Zenyatta here. But our Roadhog, our Rhine, and yeah, our Roadhog and Rhine are distracted by this Doomfist on point when we should be helping our healer. It's just prioritization. Good focus. Alright, right here, we're up a lot, and our choices are to just stay on the low ground and chill with our advantage, or we could go to the left side and cut off the people trying to regroup with their team on the high ground, because we know they're going to do that. We can go to the left side. Their soldiers should be back pretty soon, and we can just pick off their soldier before he can regroup and stagger them even more. Instead, I think our Roadhog makes a bad call to try to rush the high ground. We don't have a Lucio, so we can't really make those calls. But our Roadhog makes the call to rush the high ground, and then only one person follows him, which is mostly his fault, honestly, because it was a bad call. But if we were on the same page with the bad plan, I think it could have worked out, because we go in there and it would have been a 6v3, I think it ends up being, but instead it's like a 2v3, and so we get fucked. It's a 2v2 for a second, and then they get reinforcements here. See, instead of going after them, we could have just cut off the reinforcements. So we could have killed that soldier before he even like entered the room. And then if our whole team was here, we could have just easily wiped this, and it would have been a team wipe with minimal ult usage. Instead, that ended up wasting Grav because our team wasn't there, and we were on different pages. Some people were holding on point, and some people were trying to chase to get more staggers out, which I think we need to decide as a team. Are we going to be a team that gets an advantage and then just chills out and waits for them to push in again? Or do we get an advantage and keep on trying to cascade the advantage to keep on getting more and more staggers? I think we should be a team that tries to get more and more staggers, because that's how you burn the clock fastest. And you take fights that you're very unlikely to lose. You're just split. Our team is split here. We're up 2, but our team is split anyways. And this is just really sketchy. If we were all over here, it wouldn't have been sketchy at all. You're a beast, Junkrat, so you make it out, but our Roadhog's about to get another pick here, so they're about to be staggered as fuck. Yep, there it is. So now they're staggered. They can't really push in right now, but we have our DPS on the high ground, or Junkrat, and I forget who else is on the high ground. Somebody else is on the high ground with him. So 2 squishies are on this high ground, and our tanks are down low. And this is really dangerous, because if we look at their comp, they have a Doomfist, and Doomfist is really good at killing people while they're by themselves. So if he jumps up earth smashes or whatever and just like double headshots you or punches you into a wall or something, you're just dead. And then we're at a disadvantage and we'll probably lose the next fight if we get picked off here. This is way better positioning for the Junkrat. Because now, if you get dove by Doomfist, all you have to do is take a step backwards and you're with the team. We should be calling out... Oh, we don't have a Lucio, so we can't really dive. Never mind. We used all of our ults to win that fight, which might be fine. We're close to Grav, so... We're playing aggressive, but we don't have the ults to play aggressive. I think we should just maybe stay back on the point. But we do have the tanks and the survivability to play aggressive, so either way I think it's fine. I think this was the right call, honestly. We should have done the same thing we did the first time they went around like that. We should have went around the other way and just held the other side of the point. Because they only have 30 seconds, so they would have to push onto the point, and they can't just hold that high ground forever. Now our team and our Reinhardt are not synced up, so that leaves us pretty vulnerable, but we get a hook on their soldier, so their tac visor is out of the question, and now their nano visor is also out of the question. We also get a pick on their Orisa before she can drop ult, so stuff is going pretty well here. This is just a Zenyatta specific thing, but the biggest reason you play Zenyatta is for the Transcendence, because it's one of the best counters to Zarya ults, Soldier ults, basically any ult that does a lot of damage over time. So building that ultimate is like the most important thing as Zenyatta. And you actually build that ultimate faster with left clicks than with right clicks. Right clicks have a higher burst potential and have a higher pick potential, which can be good, but left clicks give you more ult charge faster. So if, for example, they have a Genji, and their Genji blades when you have 90% Zenyatta ult charge and kills your whole team, that is basically, and you were right clicking more often than you were left clicking, that is your fault for not efficiently building ult charge in the fastest way possible, which is left clicking. So the right click for pick potential is important, but I don't think it's as important as building ult charge to counter a big ult from the enemy team, such as their soldier ult. Yeah, you're nowhere close right now, so it's not really a big thing in this scenario, but it could be a big thing, because left clicking can definitely get you your ults faster by like 10 to 15%. Just a thing to think about. And now that we get lucky in this C9. We would have won it anyways, but overall that was a pretty good run. Now we go to defense. I mean offense. What am I talking about? Okay. A little late here, but that's fine. So I think we call to go left side. We should think about going left side into that room, or at least having... It's really strong on this point to have the team do what we're doing now, and then have a soldier run to the left and get that high ground. Because it's pretty hard to contest the soldier up there when the rest of your team is on point. Just something to think about. Our Roadhog takes a shit ton of damage. I'm not really sure why. But anyways, he's almost dead and has to waste his heal. Here we have the advantage. Well, we can win this shield battle if we all focus this shield immediately. But I think our Roadhog and a few others play too aggressive right away and just try to go through the shield, even though we're running a shield. So, kind of, if we're going to run a shield, we should use the shield, is my point. Yeah, so the Roadhog gets picked off early because he's trying to just walk through the shield rather than breaking it with our Reinhardt and then getting a hook after the shield is down. And so if we just played behind the shield for 5 more seconds, I think we would have won this fight. And now we're down 2. The fight is lost here. We get the res, so maybe not. But then, yeah. I think that fight was lost a little bit earlier than we backed out. We're going left again. They have squishes on the high ground. We could just call, we have amp it up as well. We could just call to amp speed, rush left side, rush that high ground, take that high ground easily. If there's Zenyatta and soldier don't react fast enough, they'll be dead, and that'll be a 1 fight. We can make that call. It's not necessary. I think I get it, yeah. Our Roadhog gets a hook on their Roadhog, so we call to go right instead because we think we can get a quick pick on this Roadhog. We do eventually get the pick. So here, I just have something to say just about the Lucio. So, if you go back just a second, I went back too far, it's fine. You're going to see we're going to be on this left side. Right here, we're pretty safe. I mean, we're relatively safe. We're Lucio. We're chilling. We probably think we're about to go up high ground, but then we don't because we get the hook. When we look over here, they have a bunch of people over there. And a bunch of scary-ass people that can kill a Lucio pretty easily, I'd say. I mean, like, saying that their Tracer is top 500 and they can aim and stuff. If you get flanked, you're just dead. So here, there's a building on the left right there with the little mini health pack under it. As Lucio, you can literally just, it takes 2 jumps and you're on top of that. And you should be on top of that because the chance of dying is very small. Like, the only people shooting at you are the soldier and the Zenyatta from the other high ground, but you can dodge those easier than you can dodge away from a Tracer that's right next to you. And so if you're up there, you just guarantee heals to your team, and you almost guarantee that you won't die. And if the soldier puts out a lot of damage on you, you can just drop down just as easily. Rather than being down here, if that soldier, if that tracer had just punched you, you'd be dead. Just hold the shield up. Right, the fight is lost. Right now it's lost. So that's at 11:23. We have lost the fight. The last person dies at 11:36. So more than 10 seconds. We basically our soldier wasted, not just dying.
Transit Gloria.
I think this is our last push. We end up taking it. This is pretty good. We just overpower them. He's got some fatty charge. He can fuck people up. That's a good shutter. So a soldier's stuck in that room, which is just the stupidest play I could have ever made. I should never be in a confined area like that. So yeah, I'm gonna die, but that's fun. We win it anyways. And now we basically won the fight. We're just cleaning up. And we win. So overall it's pretty good. I added up all the time we wasted on lost fights. And we literally only played, and this was only on the attack round, and we only played attack for this first point, and barely the whole point. So just in this one point, we wasted 30 seconds on lost fights, which could be an entire, we could get an entire other push out of a 30-second window. Especially if we played this whole map, it would have been more like a minute of wasted time, and a minute of wasted time is for sure an entire extra push, an extra chance to cap the point. Alright, that's the end of the VOD review. Thanks.